All right, welcome back in here this morning at 6:45, and an historic storm is churning in the Gulf of Mexico right now. We're less than 24 hours away from Hurricane Milton making landfall in Florida.
Yeah, right now Milton is recording wind speeds at about 155 miles per hour. Overnight, the storm downgraded from a powerful Category 5 to a Cat 4. But the National Hurricane Center still warning of its deadly threat. The wind field is expected to double in size, so a larger area will be impacted. Residents on the west coast of Florida are bracing for over 150-mile-per-hour winds and a 15-foot storm surge.
Disney World is not taking chances when it comes to the potential impacts of Milton. According to its website, Disney's closing its theme parks, Universal Studios and Disney Springs in Orlando today. This is significant because it's the first time the parks have closed since Hurricane Ian in 2022.
People in Florida aren't the only ones evacuated from Hurricane Milton. Yesterday, these animals at the Florida Aquarium in Tampa were moved to higher ground and out of harm's way. That includes penguins, snakes, lizards, turtles, and alligators. The aquarium says it's worried about a possible 10-foot storm surge flooding their building.
And you've seen the radar, but look at the storm from space. Always impressive. This from NASA, filming from astronauts on the Dragon Endeavour, which was supposed to land on Monday. But ironically, the weather is delaying their return back to Earth. They're hoping to splash down off the coast of Florida this weekend. But boy, you can see the massive. This is a time lapse, by the way, so it really illustrates the size of that storm and the tight eye wall too, Rich. They've talked a lot about that. Just a razor blade kind of spinning through the Gulf Strait of Florida this morning.
So it's down to a Cat 4, but it's really, I mean, the wind speeds are incredible.
They've actually dropped. We said they sustained wind speeds have dropped to 145. From 155.
Right, splitting hairs a bit there.
Exactly, splitting hairs. But yeah, if we take a look at the current satellite shot there in the infrared, you can see just a huge storm. And then there's actually a very heavy rain band out in front of it, which shows up right here. And so they're already starting to get some pretty good rains there along the west coast of Florida. If we take a look at the computer model, it's starting off, there's again, those 145 mile per hour winds and also wind gusts in there right now to 195 miles per hour at the last measurement. You can see as it heads towards the Florida coast that it should be making landfall late tonight, early tomorrow morning, our time, and that's probably going to make landfall as a Category 4 storm, it looks like. So it's going to have the effect of the winds, and then they're expecting a storm surge of anywhere from 12 to 15 feet, roughly from around Tampa Bay southward through parts of southern Florida there near Fort Myers, and a lot of inland inundation too, especially with these bays, which really piles up the water when that gets pushed in there. So it's definitely a dangerous, and it's probably going to be a devastating storm. As it moves across Florida, it's still going to be a hurricane. It should very quickly degrade to a Category 1 once it gets off the coast of Florida. It looks like it'll go out and just kind of die out in the Atlantic eventually. But during the next 24 to 36 hours, as that moves in and moves out of Florida, it's going to cause a tremendous amount of destruction and displacement of people, and we'll continue to track that very closely.